Last night I sat down to do a reading, and I kept just being told just to relax and that and that and that. So I watched a movie, David Copperfield, the movie David Copperfield. Not about the magician, but about the man. A long time ago, there was a man named David Copperfield before the magician came about. Okay, there was a book written about him, so they made it into a movie, and I watched it. It was really really good. Anyway, so I get up this morning and I had to run some errands real fast, and then I shuffled this deck in a cuddle. Okay, what fell out is the sun with the ten of swords showing in behind. Okay, that's giving me the feeling that someone is about to reveal something, or someone has found out something. Good morning, Miss Stacy. Okay, here, I'll show them to you while I'm saying this. Okay, this one's showing the sun, the ten of swords behind the sun, meaning that someone has found out, revealed, or is revealing something. This king of swords was in a secret society. Okay, um, um, he's taking control of a situation. Okay, it looks like he wants to give something to you from the community. It's like you're going to get community adoration. Okay, and then the tower shows, you're getting your dharma. You're going to receive the rewards that you deserve. Okay, that's what this is showing. Okay, that's what it's showing right here. Um, the sun and ten swords, the king of swords knew something or found out something. It broke his heart because he doubted somebody or doubted you, collective, and now he wants to reward you and give you something. It looks like from the community. Okay, and behind that is look at that, the Three of Pentacles. It's to elevate this Empress to her destiny. Okay, see, I'll take what resonates. Something about you maintaining a balancing act, but this King of Swords is in a secret society. He's changed his fate. See, he's moving away from what he always knew, and moving towards you because he's fell in love. Take that as it resonates. He's coming in. He's going in a new direction. Okay, what's behind this tower? The world. That's completion, y'all. You manifested something and elevated. And this person is seeing something from a higher perspective about you. He's about to give you some kind of reward. Take what resonates, collective. He works for the government. Somehow, the sun in the ten swords, it's gonna lead into a celebration for some kind of seeds that you sowed. Okay, use your discernment and your intuition, because this is someone tried to steal your divine. They tried to, but like I say, y'all, like I say every time, if God has something made for you and meant for you, it's gonna get to you somehow or another. Okay, it's not gonna elude you if God has something meant for you. Now, someone might have stole something from you or what have you, but that wasn't the right timing for you to have it, okay? Because it's built some kind of iniquity, or it's gotten some kind of it's built up somehow by you not receiving it when you were supposed to receive it. Okay, so you're going to get like 10 times the amount of what it was. Say it was $1,000 and someone took $1,000 from you. Well, because they took $1,000, you're going to get 10,000. Okay, tell me what collective needs to know. Thank you, Archangel. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Tell me what collective needs to know for the here and now. Give me one card to represent collectives. I want to say you're doing good. You're doing good, even balancing the negativity. Okay, so let's find out. Give me a card to represent collective real quick. It says death. You're going into a new beginning, a whole new everything. Okay, something totally brand new. Letting go of something that was old. Okay, this represents a Scorpio for sure. Somebody's health is in good health. Somebody's in great health. Even though this is the death card. Something about you've been protected. Somebody's fixing to trample on the heads of the snakes of the enemy. Tell me about that death card. It says surrendering. Somebody, look, this is telling me that divine is intervening. Divine is stepping in, and you just need to just be for now, okay? Someone is being removed. There's something or somebody being removed because this is showing a ship coming in. The ship is pulling into the gate. It looks like an old karmic king is being removed. It says Six of Wands. Something's being, look, a ring of people. A whole ring of people. This is going to be a domino effect, y'all. I'm telling you. A whole ring of people are about to be exposed. And it's all going to be public. Divine is handling it. It says the Queen of Swords is starting on some kind of new journey. This Queen of Swords is starting on a new journey. It says Two of Wands. I'm telling you, headed out to the world. This Queen of Swords is starting on a new journey. You're working on some kind of new idea. Because somebody's about to be exposed publicly. It says Two Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. A group of people that worked against you. I'm telling you, this group of people, some kind of truth is about to be exposed against a group of people. It looks like two people worked together to expose this. Something to do with a Gemini. Two people worked together to expose a group of 6. Some kind of group. This Queen of Swords actually did it, though. Okay? This Queen of Swords actually did this by herself. Tell me about the Death card. Look, tell me about the Death card and the Queen of Swords. It says the Strength. You did something all by yourself. You stayed golden. You were keeping you know your destiny. Okay? So you know. Tell me about the Hangman. You're surrendering to some kind of partnership. It says the Knight of Swords. Something's moving. Something's going to move really, really fast. Really fast. But it's like aimless. Okay? It doesn't have any direction to go in. But it's going fast. Like someone's making a real fast decision. Okay? What is that? Knight of Swords. It says the Queen of Cups. Somebody's going to propose to you. They're gonna suddenly propose to you, telling you they are. They're telling you to surrender to some kind of partnership. There's a partnership. Look, I'm telling you, they want to elope. This person wants to elope. Either this is about eloping or it's about your birthright. Something that you invested in, okay? That you worked hard to do. Somebody had you in some kind of competition. But you weren't sweating the competition. You just kept working. Just staying busy. What is that? What is the Four of Wands? It says struggling with a karmic emperor. You're walking away. Emperor in reverse. Struggling with a karmic emperor. You're walking away from that. You're gonna get a new love. It says, it's telling this emperor, look, it's telling this emperor to step up. It says, be accountable and get the work done. This person is about to tell what happened, okay? They're going to be accountable. They're going to confess or they're going to make a confession about something that they know, okay? It says, be mindful of your relationship with power and authority. Allow this energy to flow through you, not against you. This person is somebody with clout. They were in debt. It says the devil. They were in debt. This person was a gambler or something. They worked for the law. Stole something from this star. Look. They stole something from this fucking star. Can you see it? It says final judgment. Look, he invested. Look, man. This person invested this money that they stole. Like I told you. Okay, you need to tell me about this king. Is this King of Pentacles good or bad? The Magician in reverse and the Sun in reverse. You're going to win some kind of victory over some kind of there was competition here. Magician and Sun. This is a big, huge secret about this King of Pentacles. These two are major arcanas, y'all. With the Judgment and the Devil card right here around it, there's some kind of big secret about this King of Pentacles. The Sun and the Magician. It says, you are discovering what you wish to manifest. Walk without taking action quite yet. You are uncertain if you have the tools you need. Let the universe work out how, while you work on what, focus on what. So he's scared about something. Why is he scared? You may feel depleted or exhausted. Retreat from the outer world to re-energize or recharge. You do not have to be on 100% perfect of the time. Give yourself a break. Tell me about this King of Pentacles with the Sun card and the Magician in reverse. This person's changed their beliefs. I'm telling you, something was directed. It was an act. It was an act. This person was playing a role, accepting some kind of money, but they were playing some type of role. Look, he's government. This person is working. So he's mentally exhausted is what it said for playing two roles. Look, he's mentally exhausted from playing two roles. He put that money in some type of investment. Whatever that money that he took to hitman you, he put it in an investment for later. It says you are inspired to start a new financial or career opportunity to see the potential grow and manifest. You're ready to up-level your skills and learn something new. He invested this money. He didn't know what to do with it. Look, he got this money. I'm telling you, got this money and invested it. Because it was haunting him. This money was haunting this person. Look, that's the truth. Look. This is your birthright. This money, whatever this person got, this King of Pentacles, has been haunting him. He wants to give it back. This is your birthright. So who gave him the money? Who gave this King of Pentacles the money? It says the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Something's going to be justified. Something's going to be fixed and turned around. I'm telling you, it's like return to sender. Nine of Swords in reverse. You are experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts and mindset. Fear is stripping you of your life force. This is the karmic person that paid this King of Pentacles. Okay, this is who it's talking about. Get a reality check. Queen of Wands about to get a reality check. Queen of Wands in reverse, she's getting a reality check. Now's not the time to be in the limelight. She's hiding. Says instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence. This person has a low self-esteem or something. They was jealous of you, collective, or of this King of Pentacles. It looks like they was jealous of you because they paid this King of Pentacles. This person actually paid this King of Pentacles to get you gone. Six Pentacles, 7 Cups, and the Knight of Cups. This person knows that whoever was spreading rumors or whatever, all of it was lies. This person knows it. person knows that somebody was spreading a lie and rumor. What's going to happen to this Queen of Wands in reverse? It says 5 Cups in reverse. They're going to lose. They're not getting nothing. They're not going to win no kind of, It says it's time to move on. That's what it says. What has happened can't be changed. Let go of what no longer serves you emotionally and open up new opportunity. This person's going to leave. They're going to leave. They was trying to get you gone so they could steal this 10 of Pentacles. They paid this King of Pentacles to hurt you. This King of Pentacles put the money in some type of investment. Okay? And he claimed that he ran you off or what have you. But you just left and you came back. Okay? They weren't expecting you to come back. Nobody was. Everybody thought you was going to be gone. Because they thought they was... Look, they thought you was... They thought they was going to kill you out there on the road or whatever. Wherever you went, they thought that they thought they was going to run you off the road, or you was going to have a wreck or some shit like that. I'm trying to tell you, they thought you was gone, that you wouldn't be back in this area. And here you come be bopping around, and they had done told, look, I'm telling you, somebody told somebody that you were dead. This person, this Queen of Wands is getting a reality check from this King of Pentacles, it looks like. Says 6 Swords. This person's gone. Whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, they're gone. They're leaving. They're not a part of anything. Are they going to jail? Are they going to go to jail? Because they made her try to get away. Being flexible. It says the Queen of Pentacles. This person was trying to get away with something. But they're not. They're going away, but they're not going where they think they're going to go. It says, okay, this person's getting a reality check, collective, I'm telling you, about doing something by themselves. They're going to be caught all by themselves. This Queen of Wands is going to take the whole motherfucking fall. Queen of Wands in reverse about to take the whole fall. Practicing magic and shit. It's gonna be sudden, y'all, with this 4 of Cups. It's gonna be sudden. She's not even gonna realize it. She thinks she got away with something. This Queen of Wands in reverse, all of a sudden has this money from somewhere. She thinks she got away with something, okay? She might have had this money for a few years already. She thinks she got away with it. Feeling, look, but she didn't, because somebody's got something to say. She's feeling all like she got away with something. She's not getting away with it. I promise you. This Queen of Wands in reverse. It's time to move on. Time to get away. I'm telling you. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Does she think that she's getting away with this? That she already thinks that she got away with something. Is that right? Yeah, she ain't getting away with it. She's caught. She's not getting away with it, y'all. She thinks she got away with it, though. Oh, wow. Those cards. That was weird. This King of Swords is about to bring in some kind of balance, okay? Those flipped over. Look, just trust and believe. Your fate. You manifested her getting caught. I'm telling you, you're the true, authentic star. You manifested this. They stole from this star. I'm telling you. You worked hard for something that you have, and you're going to get the victory over it. Because this Queen of Wands is going to jail. I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands is going to jail. She was jealous over some kind of fucking. What was this Queen of Wands jealous over so bad that she had to attack collective? What was this Queen of Wands jealous over that she had to attack collective? It looks like stuff. It looks like it was stuff. What was this Queen of Wands jealous over? Hating on collective. What was this Queen of Wands in reverse jealous over? says 3 Pentacles. Jealous over your abilities, standing on a stage. Oh, jealous over your knowledge, your gifts. You're standing on a stage. I'm telling you, that's a secret society though. Look, oh. Okay, now that makes that's different. That's the only three of fucking Pentacles I ever seen that has that apron on the damn person on the stage. That's a Freemason apron. Tell me what she's jealous over, okay? Because look, what I'm feeling like is these two. They grew up together in this secret society. They was always supposed to be together or some shit like that. You came along. This person wasn't interested in it no more. You were telling this person truths. You were triggering this person, healing them, okay? And there's something that's going on, and this person found out about this other person, okay? It says, you're collaborating with others, creating synergy to achieve big results. That's what's being revealed. Not just her. It's not just her. It's a whole motherfucking group of people doing this. It's all being revealed, collective. All of it. It says, hear everyone out and recognize that each team member has something unique to contribute, no matter their experience. They all going to be domino effect, y'all. I promise. One's going to say, no, you're going to receive, y'all. That's giving and receiving. You're about to receive because somebody was receiving something that you was supposed to be for you. Somebody was receiving something. They tipped the scale. They was receiving something that was meant for you and left you out in the cold on purpose. It says a tower's coming because of it. What's happening in the tower? Says the Fool. You're getting a new beginning. Somebody, y'all, everything tells me. Every instinct that I got in me is telling me that your counterpart was part of a fucking secret society like the Freemasons, Skull and Bones, or some shit like that. I'm telling you. That's all they ever knew. That they grew up in it. That's all that they ever knew. You came around and started speaking the truth about these secret societies and that and that and that. This person has changed. They're changing their faith. They're changing their faith. You taught them something. Taught them how to be a real boy. They had to go through some kind of experiences to find that out. Like, you know how the real boy went to the, you know how Pinocchio went with the real boys to the bad island or whatever, the bad island, and he turned into a donkey or what have you. All of that. Your counterpart had to experience all that to change to he was being reborn. And now he wants to expose a whole fucking group of people. The Sun and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That's given. You're about to receive something, y'all. It says the Chariot. It's going to happen suddenly about a team. A team. You need to be very diligent about staying in a good mood. No, that sounds crazy. It's a birthright for a Cancer, possibly, or loving, nurturing, kind, giving, intuitive creature such as a Cancer. I'm just something you worked hard for, something that you've been working really hard. You're going to receive. I'm telling you, this right here is something was hidden about you, okay? There was something hidden. There was a lot of, you got a lot of hidden gifts. Look, you may have been doing, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Look, someone's seeing the bigger picture. Alright, so Debbie Carson, what do you talking about? How can you be live with a pre-title? Like this. Hey, I'm live. And I got a pre-title. Yay! Because that has nothing to do with this message. And I hate that. I hate that fucking shit. I hate that fucking shit. Oh no, go look up your instructions on YouTube and then you can learn how to. Dumb fucking question. That's a dumb question for a fucking this reading. Oops, I didn't mean to remove that. I would say, let's remove your dumb question. Alright, any more dumb questions, Miss Debbie? You know how you do the live? Okay, what you do is you type all the fucking information in on the little description box, and you put your information like Cash App and that down in the bottom thing, and then you put that it's not for public. This is not for anybody under 18. And then you got a fucking title, and you can go live. I mean, yay! It's that easy. But it has nothing to do with the message. It says big wheels keep on turning, y'all. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. You can bet on that. You got a fan. Is that big debt that collective is facing? Is that it says no stone left unturned. A generous supporter. Is that big debt that collective is facing? Is that about to be paid for? In full, eyes wide shut, not wanting to see what's right in front of you. There's something right in freaking front of you. Keep saying that. I have the power. Gray. Something right in front of you. It's saying there's something right in front of you. There's something going to the palace. Yeah, you're going to get all of your... Look, you're going to get all your wishes. You know, Dorothy went to the palace. She went to see Oz, okay? You're going to get all your wishes because that's where she got her wishes at. But little did she know, she already had the power within her. I have the power, it says. I have the power in me. You know why? Because I carry Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit. Okay? I don't have to go find some bunch of words and find a bunch of fucking items and shit, put them all together and say a bunch of words over them. I don't got to do that. I have the power already in me. All I got to do is ask. Ask God. Because I have the power. It's in me. It's in you too. He gave it to all of us when we were born. When we were created. He knew us before he even fucking formed us. We have the power. It's up to us. Okay? And the main part of that power is being happy and joyful and not being a pushover. Not being naive. That's not powerful. But being aware of a situation, listening and understanding when God tells you to get away from something, get the fuck away from it. Okay, that kind of shit like that. Having a, I'll tell you where the power lies. Having a relationship with God, talking to God, having a relationship with God. That's where the power lies. It's right there. Okay? All you have to do is say, God, and start talking to him. And that's power. It says, find balance. You're going to study something. Or you've already studied something and you're ready to teach it now. It's about studying something. Find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. Something may be coming to you in your dreams, collective. protection. You're totally protected. 144's done showed up here like 5 times during this reading, y'all. It says the fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Because you're some kind of healer. Look, you're missing home. You're missing home. Bad. It says life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. It's to do with music. You're a songwriter collective, a singer, play an instrument of some kind. There's something about, it says shine from within. I'm telling you, there's something about music that is it's to do with you, the frequencies, something to do with your knowledge of frequencies. There's something that you've done all of your life, okay? Like humming or something to that effect. It says, looks are only skin deep. True beauty lies from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty, okay? Because you know your true beauty, it's your wisdom. Anyway, what I was talking about, it's something to do with healing frequencies, okay? You've studied all this shit. You already fucking know, okay? 432 hertz is a healing frequency. 582 is a healing frequency. 440 is not. 440, it causes a lot of anger and oppression and that kind of thing. 6, I want to say it's 660. 660 is a healing frequency. There's all types of them, okay? But there's, okay, like on my Star Maker app, okay, there's a place that you can go, and it's got where you can adjust this and that and another and blah, 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 okay? I've been practicing that. I've been practicing the 432, the 582, or 584. I've been practicing that to see what I'm receiving in response, okay? And I can put a song on there that say I just woke up and my first song, and I started singing it, and I sang kind of nasally because of my allergies or whatever. I can put that on a specific frequency. I can change it from my 432 to my 584, and it will completely clear that fucking sound up. You can't even hear that sound. It's strange. It's funny. Because I'm messing with that. I've been messing with the frequencies. There's something like that. I keep hearing something about music productions or something like that for children. Maybe you're going to be like doing some kind of Barney show or something. Pure intentions. Stay golden. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. Man, everything telling me, I keep hearing it, okay? Something to do with you teaching children how to use music, how to use frequency. I don't know. I got something to tell you, though, because before I forget. 144 yet again. I want y'all to know, we need cows. I know that sounds insane for me to say that. We need cows. You know why? This is so crazy, y'all. They emit music. You know, a cow doesn't go moo. A cow is humming. The cow is going Cow's humming. I watched a video about this. And that cow's hum, with them all gathered together, like a whole fucking group of them cows humming like that, it helps to do something to the fucking ether. It does something to, cows are magical. It's crazy. It's so crazy because all this leads up to this and that and another. I want y'all to know, look, a baby been playing with my cow and my pig. And everything keeps showing me cows and pigs, okay? It's just strange. It's just crazy, okay? But these cows, and if you do it on a daily basis, mouth shut. Mouth shut, that's humming. Not, that's not humming. You know what it does? It says it builds up this, I want to say nitrous oxide, but I don't think that's what it is. But it builds up in your nose. Okay, so when you get done humming, breathe inward through your nose, and you'll receive all of that. You'll receive. It's like breathing in magic. You're making magic by humming through your nose. You're making this magic, and it builds up in your nostrils. Don't blow out when you're done. Suck it in through your nose, okay? And it'll go to your brain. It helps with the DNA, with the chakras and all of that. I can't remember every single little detail about it, but I'm telling you, humming it's like the God frequency to hum. It'll keep you young. It'll keep you energetic. Something else I can't. Helps with weight. Because your body won't want all that sweet shit and stuff. Because it balances some kind of chemicals out just to hum. So just walk around humming your favorite song, whatever. And when you get done humming, breathe inward. Okay? Go. And you gather all of that magic. Okay? So y'all take that as it resonates. Because that's interesting about the humming thing. Y'all need to. Also, did you know this? I bet you didn't. All you singers and stuff out there, humming all the time will help keep waste, like plaque type waste that gets around like your nodes, your lymph nodes. It helps keep those clear. So does. Y'all, humming is a damn miracle. It's a magical act. That's crazy, but it is. It's a magical act. And also the buzz of the bees, that buzzing sound that the bees make. Because the bees are an anomaly. They're not supposed to be able to fly with that big old body and them little tiny wings. That's crazy, ain't it? But their frequency helps. It helps our plants and shit be happy. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy the shit I find out. But I won't tell y'all nothing that's fucking that I don't know. That's not the truth. I found that out, and that's what it says. To hum, use can. Use can. Use can. Use laughter. Use can. Use when can. Us. Use us. Can. When can us. Y'all tell you what resonates. If this is resonating with y'all, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I have Cash App $Angel Moon 6237 in the description. I'm not monetized yet, so I don't have that, okay? Auto. Somebody wants you to use their automobile. Wait a minute. Must use fun. Auto. Somebody's an autopilot. Maintain fun when he can. Maintain fun when he can. That's what I just heard. Somebody's a fan. Somebody's famous man. Man out. Can we man out? Can we man out, hun? Duh. Somebody phone call? Something about a phone call. Phone. Same man. Tunes on. There's 2 victories here. What? Tunes on what? Captain? Somebody's a captain. Hunt. They hunt. Hunt ones who use meth. They're hunting people who use meth. They must be doing some kind of experiment. I don't know, but I don't. Something about your aunt. Aunt was on you, on me. Name. Use name. Aunt used your name. Your aunt used your name. Wants son. She wants son. Wants some face. Want some face. Can you? It says Chan. What about Chan? Chan up. Can you what up? Can you haunt? Somebody's been haunted. Haunts aunt. Some fun. Somebody needs to have some fun. Some fun. What is this about a phone call? It says post of me. Post of me. Something haunting. Haunting post of me. A chance. No, there's only one C. Much. Too much. Too much. Safe. Something is safe. Too much. Nanny? My nanny. Nanny was fate. Wait. Nanny was too much. Yeah, she's too much. He up. So maybe your nanny died and your daddy just feels like you should have whatever the fuck it is that she left. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what it's saying. Such men. Fan up. Wayne. Okay, that don't make no sense. To such men, fan up. Anna, phone. Somebody phoned up. Says human. Why would it be talking about humans? Humans can. Humans can. Something out. Opt out. Humans can opt out. We win. When famous. It says we famous. Famous human? Can't open. Can't open. Can't open name. New. Can't open new. Point of view. A new point of view. Huh? Fan. A fan. Some kind of sum. Rest. Victory. Can't. Can. Something on TV. New TV. Must. Must. Must phone. Let's say mean. Mean cousin. Ha ha ha. Yeah, something about your cousin. Cost us. Cost us a show. Mint. Let me go check on baby. It says cafe out here. She sound asleep. She must have been crying, sleep crying. Can't mean you. Can't mean you. Can't mean you. Show us how. Show us how. Show us how. Sean. Shane. Show us how Shane owes much, owes too much. Someone owes too much. Owes too much. Owns too much. Owns too much. Town have too much. Towns have much. Fans. Point of view. Tam. Unshaven. Okay, what does that mean? Unshaven. Shave too much? What in the fuck? Okay. Hunt, man. Manhunt. There's a manhunt for Shane. Manhunt. CEO. Who's fan? Who's favorite? Famous show. Okay. Y'all hear what it's saying? Somebody's favorite show. He-Man, She-Con, up. She pawned something. Hold on. It says house. She pawned a house? Your aunt? Meth house. Chosen. Unchosen human. Pat. Y'all take what resonates. Somebody was unchosen. Somebody was not wanted or something, and they fucking did some kind of magic or something. Those men, aunt and uncle. It's something to do with your aunt and uncle. Path. Oath. Took an oath. Oaths. Human oaths. There's something about humans, man. Okay, humans oath. Cup. Like some kind of act. Act up. Humans act up. There's a house that's been torn up. It says something about over a span of time. Spawning. You spawn. Hot host. Host me. Touch. There's some kind of act. Touch a spawn. A fan wants to touch you. Tan. Ouch. You man. Ouch. Fumes. Somebody's mad. There's fumes in the house. Want to touch the magic. Can fumes out the house. Okay, alright. This fucking crooked ass cop's out here. This crooked detective is out here for some reason. Shut up. It says shut up. Shut up. Family? Shut up, family. No, me. Me shut up. Can me shut up? Can no woman? Can no woman shut up? Can these women shut up? Something about these women. Not applicable. Shut up, women. Women can shut up. Fan. Have favorite. Have favorite. Have favorite. Cut. Have a favorite cut. Push up. Push on. Push on women. Someone pushes on women. Yeah, this faggot. This queer faggot fucking crooked cop. Queer faggot. Says not when. Not when. Not when. Cave. Not when cave. Venom. Something about venom. Something that's poisonous. Poisonous face. His face is poisonous, I believe. Says something about a cafe. Yeah, the police cafe. Eat at the cafe. Puts can of something. It says poison or fumes. In the nose. Puts fumes. Focus. Focus on a name. Focus on a name. A van. TV. Whip. PW, PNW, PWN, WNP. That could be somebody's initials. Evan. Man. Focus on man. Focus on man. It says math out here. So we can focus on man. Man. Power. There's no R. Manpower. Why are you saying that? October. There's something to do with Scorpio. A pact. Someone made a pact. A pact. Name. There's names all over the place out here. Evan. We. Someone's saying no. Okay, no pact, no act. No act. We know act. Super. We know act. Supreme. There's no R. No act on. We know act on. Face. Like the aliens are saying they're not acting on the humans. Vote. A vote. A special vote was a vote. Something about no. Vote no. Telling you to vote no. This is Tom. Tom comes up. Tom's aunt. Oh, you talking about fucking Scooter. Scooter's Tom's aunt. Tom Combs. Can't post what? Homes. Can't post something from their home. Upon same name. Up on. Same hunt. Same face. Same face. Sam is ashamed. Somebody's ashamed. And Pam is a cunt. There you go, Pam. I didn't say it. Spirit did. Bitch. Something about fashion. Somebody's extremely beautiful. And they don't flaunt it or think that they are, but they're really beautiful. Inside and out. Uncape. So Superman's cape is about to come off. Who uncaped? Who uncapes? Who escapes? Who escapes fun? Man? Who escapes manhunt? It says fun. It says it's fun. So that must not be escapes. Faces manhunt. Who faces up? Face up. Manhunt. Victory. And rest. Aces of. Don't say spade. Aces of. Don't say wands. Because there's no D. I just sang the Ace of Spades by. That's so fucking crazy. I just sang that yesterday on fucking Star Maker, the Ace of Spades. Did an acoustic version of it. By Motorhead. The Ace of Spades. What? What faces? These people's faces are going to be like stunned. Someone's going to be stunned. What faces up? What faces up? What faces upon men? Faces on men? There's something to do with the phone. What facts? What facts? On phone? One fact as hump. One fact, hump. As none. Hump as none. What? No. Hump as none. Who knew? Who's new? Whose new van? Saw someone's new van. A new one. Acts of a new frequency. Acts of a new human. Acts of a new human. What, like they're new? Like they've never been human before? Quit. Stop. Human up. Unhuman. Acts of an unhuman. Oh my God, an unhuman man. You talking about Elon? Y'all, everything pointing to Elon not being fucking human, y'all. Everything. 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 Can't show. It says can't show. Can't show face. Can't show face on TV. Can't show face on TV. Can't show name. Man. Can't show man. Can't show name. Can't show name. And it says on TV. Can't show man on TV. Can show human form. Someone can show their human form. Open how? Has open nose. Someone has an open nose. Talking about Michael Jackson. Someone's unhuman is what it says. Their nose is open. Oh no. Cost of a house too much. Cost of a house too much. How come she was able to buy a house somehow or another while she's sitting in motherfucking prison? How somebody sitting in prison able to go out, find a fucking house, buy the motherfucker, get out, and go straight to it? I don't get it. That don't make no fucking sense. Use chase. Ant chase. Ant use chase. Home. Trace something on your phone. Open phone. Some what? Seat. Some heat. Some seat. Saturday. Sat on. We sat on the gold. Sat on gold. We sat on gold. Putting it fucking. Says hates. Hates. What you hates for? Hates. Hates. Family. They sat on the gold. Yup. Cup. Cups. No cups. Hates family. No cups. No love. No love. Somebody hates family. Hates us. Hates us. Hates us. Hate us. Family. No cups. On something, no problem. Something, how something affects us. Punch. Somebody wants to fight. Punch what? Punch on. Punch on us. It says mate. Ha. Punch on us. Somebody's got a favor. Or you are somebody's favorite. The man's favorite. You're the man's favorite. You. This person must have been watching you all your life. Who your uncle? You're your uncle's favorite, then Then us. Then us. Alright, y'all, there it is. Men, women. It has men, women. Chaos is out here. Yay! So glad chaos is out here, because with chaos, when this dust settles, everything's going to be cleared away. Everything's going to be clear. It says something about a 10, a vent. Someone's venting. An event of some kind of music event. It's something to do with music. Fun and music. Someone put something in a can and left it, is what it said. So y'all pay attention to these. Like, pay attention to everything that it's freaking saying. Because it says somebody put something in a can and left it. No stone left unturned. Has no stone. No stone left unturned, okay? For this chaos. Turn up all these stones. Somebody's turning up all these stones. Somebody's searching for something. Looking for something specific. Okay? Has one. It says has one. Someone has somebody already in mind. Look, a beacon. A victory. Someone's seen you. They're contemplating something about whatever it is that they want you to join them doing, okay? Because, look, Spirit keeps telling me that something is being prepared that we are not aware of, as far as our intuition and all of it. That Divine is wanting to surprise you. Divine's trying to give you a surprise. Something that's going to come out of nowhere, okay? And we're not aware of what's being prepared. There's something being prepared over there, okay? Something that's not being seen or even it's almost like it's being cloaked in the spirit world to keep the karmic people or karmics from noticing or seeing it. It's very subtle. Whatever it is, okay? It's happening subtly where the enemy can't see it. It's like cloaked, okay? But it's being prepared for you, okay? Page 185. It says, same 3-star tone. It says, quotation, just once. Just once. When he thought about the Dead Sea as metaphor, it reminded him of what his chemistry teachers had said during his first year of high school. Those who drink the seawater will die from thirst. He'd never understood what osmotic pressure was, so he studied humanities and language. It says, but the poetics of this line had been engraved in his heart, and now that playful and obscure poetry had resurfaced. Why should I believe you? Lee understood her undertone. Please give me a reason to believe you. He splayed on the floor and said, I've kept my nose clean for over 20 years. I'm a father, naturally. I aspire to be the kind of man I hope my daughter will encounter somewhere out in this world. Then why did that once happen? Then why did that once happen? It says it kind of skewed. Please, I beg you to forgive me. She seduced me. It was Sao Ling who told me that the girl wanted to ask me some questions, and she forced me to do it. It was just once, he emphasized, and the 3-star tone began increasing its stars. His wife's voice began to shiver. How did she seduce you? He wiped his eyes and with his big hand. It's her. She initiated it from beginning to end. His voice grew louder. Oh my, it was such a nightmare. But it excited you, right? Otherwise, how would you have ever had this happen? Yeah, my body was. She was very stubborn and no man could resist. But I swear, emotionally, I wasn't into it at all. But you said you love her. Love? Question mark. When did I say that? Like at the restaurant? I don't even love her. I said it to not anger her parents. You know, you don't know what she's like, and I don't know why she's setting me up like this. She even threatened me, asking for $100,000 to squander. She even demanded I buy brand new name purses for her. You could have talked to me about it. Why would I? I've already made such a mistake, and I hate myself. All I could do was to fill up that void. How long has this been going on? Teacher Lee cracked his neck and answered in a very deep voice, 2 years. She kept threatening me. It's been so painful. But I understand that you're a greater pain than me right now, and I am the one who should be apologizing. Teacher Lee's wife stood up and grabbed an embroidered box of tissues. How come a tough man like you can't fight off a high school girl? That's why I'm telling you I'm sorry. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain this to you. But back then she was such a... I didn't dare move an inch. I was so afraid she would get hurt. She was really, she was a whore. She was being an absolute cunt, is what it says. Drowning in his own big hands, Lee began to sob without tears. I won't say this is a mistake of all men make. I was the one who couldn't control myself. I shouldn't have been so easily seduced. It was my fault. Please forgive me. His wife sat across from him quietly, blew her nose. He continued, looking at you in such pain makes me feel like garbage. I shouldn't even have been tempted by her. I'm real trash, scum, good for nothing. I should go straight to hell. So somebody's confessing, or somebody found out a situation, but that girl was set up. That the teenage girl was set up to cause that teacher to be tempted, because that teacher was going against the hierarchy of the school or what have you, and so they sent somebody in to tempt him to cause a scandal. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. But what I took out of it is someone is confessing, but they don't know how. They don't know why they did what they did. They did it. They're admitting that they did it, but they don't know exactly why that they did it. They was under some type of bewitching spell, y'all. I promise. Okay, so y'all take that as it resonates. Somebody was under some type of spell or blackmail. Something like blackmail. Something happened once. Gosh, that goes back to the damn... This straight male having sex with another male. And they got blackmailed. I'm telling you. Something like that. Somebody was blackmailing somebody. And now this person wants to confess it all. They just don't know how. See, I'll take that as it resonates, okay? That's what this whole reading's been about. Somebody about to confess an act that they did, but they're ashamed of it. Okay? Wow. So this card fell out. I'm going to read it, and then when I put those in the deck, this one come out stuck to my hand. So I'm going to read it too. Okay? Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, for YouTube. If something resonates with y'all, y'all hit that like button. Leave something down in the comments and let me know, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoy your mornings with me. It says, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you. It says, to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only regret not ever saying it. So somebody's about to come tell you they love you, or you're going to tell somebody you love them or thank you, okay? It says, if you find yourself constantly seeking if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, angel numbers and angel words, y'all, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen to you. Y'all, it is really strange how the number 1010 and 1111 just all of a sudden, I mean, Sometimes here and there it shows up, but lately it's like it did when you met this person you thought was your counterpart. It's just like that. All these fucking 1111s, man. I get sick of looking at this. I'm like, fuck, man. Why do I keep looking at the fucking clock when it says 10:10? Or I don't know why, but I keep doing it. Okay. I mean, I'll be sitting here doing something, get go to the restroom, come back in here and look at the clock. Bam, it says 10:10. I'll be like, what? How the fuck do I keep seeing 10:10 and 11:11? I know that that's some kind of sign for me, but y'all, I am. I've done quite a bit of research about twin flame bullshit. Okay? Trust me, I put in my work on twin flame bullshit. Okay? From what I gather, we are born with a bunch, like a group of souls. Okay? Like we're all grouped. We're created in a group of souls. Okay? Our mates. Those souls already know what we're going to encounter. We already know what they're going to encounter. Okay? And they say that the one soul, your soul, split and made two. But there's no fucking way. Okay? There's no way. Your soul and their soul made a pact to come together, to come back together, just like in the beginning when you were created, okay? Y'all made a pact to come together, okay? And there's like deals in this contract. Okay, I have to go through this. I have to go through this. Okay, so you came down here, the poor fucking side, and they came down here, the silver spoon in their fucking asshole side, okay? And it all is supposed to balance in the end, okay? When it comes together in the end. But your job is to face the shadow and so it loses its power. It's not going to go away. It's going to be there. You just own it, okay? And that will balance you out to where you ignite that blue flame of Metatron, okay? It opens up the gifts, it opens up the third eye, it opens up the power, it opens up the magnetic, it switches on the magnetic forces for you and that person. No matter where y'all are in the world, y'all cannot help but come together somehow or the other, okay? Because y'all made a deal way back in the beginning of time that's how it was going to happen, okay? Now, it could be somebody that you, like an Elon Musk type motherfucker, okay? And you would never dream in zillion years that you would be with the richest man in the world. Like, you never dreamed that. Like, you never thought about that in the human form, okay? But something keeps drawing y'all together. Like, something keeps bringing the focus onto that. I'm just using Elon as a fucking an example, y'all, because he's well known. Okay, doesn't have to be Elon Musk. I'm just saying. Okay, but it's their steps are being divinely led, the same way your steps are being divinely led. Okay. And we all have to go through these experiences, or we cannot teach or help nobody unless we know about it, okay? Unless we have experienced something ourselves, okay? I've been through it. I've been through it by these motherfuckers using me and that and that and that. That was part of my life contract, okay? But that's coming to an end. That whole, if y'all don't know it by now, we're headed towards the end of the show, okay? We're headed towards the end of the show here on Earth, okay? For sure. It's written in that book that I got. It's written right here in this book that I got. I read this book. I read it over and over and over. Right here in the end, it says we're headed for the end. Okay? And at the end, look, I'm going to go ahead and read that note. I'm going to leave it right there. So I'm going to read that to close out. Ooh, God almighty, I want to read both of those, but I ain't going to be able to. That's too long. Anyway, we're headed towards the end. All of our gifts, all of our knowledge from times past, everything is all accumulated up to this world that we're in right now. This illusion of whatever the fuck this is we're in right now. Okay. So we can use all that power and all that knowledge and everything that we've learned, all our soul learning and all that, to fight against these demons, to fight against the darkness, okay? Because this is a spiritual war. For sure, we're in a spiritual war without a doubt, okay? And did y'all know, I completely forgot about this morning when I was listening, when I was getting ready and I was listening to my YouTube. Um, SpaceX or NASA, could be both of them. I'm not real sure which one. I wasn't paying attention to that part because I wasn't paying attention to it. I was just getting ready. Anyway, they are now on a hunt for people with specific blood types, because these people with a specific blood type has the ability to fight these aliens, to fight these demons. And they're on a hunt for it. They're on a hunt for these people to come fight these aliens. This is real life. This is the real deal. I'm not playing with you. I'm not joking with you. Nothing. They are on a hunt to find these specific blood types, because these specific blood types, the chosen, are the ones that can defeat the aliens, the demons, the fallen angels. Look it up. This is First Corinthians 12. Spiritual gifts, unity, and diversity. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I do not want you to be ignorant. You know that you were Gentiles, carried away to these dumb idols. However, you were led. You were led to these dumb idols, okay? It says, therefore, I make known to you that no one speaking by the Spirit of God calls Jesus a curse. And no one can say that Jesus is Lord except by the Holy Spirit. Jesus is Lord. You can only spit that out of your mouth if you carry the Holy Spirit within you, okay? You're not a fake, an AI, or any of that, okay? It says, there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are differences of ministries, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of activities, but it is the same God who works in all of us. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to each one of the prophets of all. For to one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit, to another the word of knowledge through the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, and to another gifts of healing by the same Spirit. Spirit, to another of the working of miracles, to another prophecy, and to another discerning of spirits, to another different kinds of tongues, to another interpretations of tongues. But one and the same Spirit works all these things, distributing to each one individually as he wills. You heard that, right? He distributes these gifts to y'all, us, all of us, as he deems that they need be used. How you will use them, if you will use them, and so on and so forth. Okay. He gives us these, and you can have more than one gift. Okay. It says unity and diversity in one body. For as the body is one and has many members, but all the members of that one body, being many, are one body also, so also is Christ. For by one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, whether Jew or Greek, whether slave or free, and have all been made to drink into one Spirit. For in fact the body is not one member but many. We're the bride of Christ. It says, if the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would be the hearing? If the whole body were a nose, where would be the smelling? But now God has set the members, each one of them, in the body just as he pleased. You understand, right? It says, and if we were all one member, where would the body be? You understand? We are the body. We make up the body. Like I said, without a shoulder, you can't have an elbow. If you don't have a shoulder, you can't have a fucking elbow. You understand? So it all has to work together. Everything has to work together. In this spiritual fight, the spiritual war that we've got, and the Holy Spirit is there with you to give you the gifts that you need right when you need them. Okay, understand that you're never alone, and we're all connected. Everybody, it takes us all of us, to do this. Okay, and it says, but now indeed there are many members, yet one body. It says, oh, I'm sorry, I went to that. I don't read that part. And those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, and on these we bestow greater honor, and our our unpresentable parts have greater modesty, but our presentable parts have no need. But God composed the body, having given greater honor to that part which it lacks, that there should be no schism in the body. Schism? What is that? I'm going to have to look that word up. schism. But that the members should have the same care for one another. If one member suffers, all the members suffer with it. Or if one member is honored, all the members rejoice with it. Now you, the body of Christ, and the members individually, and God has appointed these in the church. First apostles, second prophets, third teachers, after that miracles, then gifts of healing, helps, administration, variety of tongues. Are all apostles? Are all prophets? Are all teachers? Are all workers of miracles? Do all have gifts of healing? Do all speak with tongues? Do all interpret? But earnestly desire the best gifts, and yet I show you a more excellent way. And then it says the greatest gift. I have to use the restroom, y'all. Not all have all these gifts, okay? Hold on, I'll tell you. Let me tell you. Not all will be deliberately born with these gifts, but it tells you to be diligent in asking the Spirit for these gifts. Be diligent in asking for these spiritual gifts, and asking the Holy Spirit, show me discernment, show me speaking in tongues, show me the workers of miracles, show me how to work miracles, Spirit, because the Spirit can give you the gift right then. Like I can be sitting here and be like, okay, hurt animal, okay, it's a hurt animal, okay, and you pray for that. You're going, oh God, please, 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 don't let this animal die, don't let this animal die. Believe that. That's a miracle. You was believing a miracle, and even without even thinking about it, the Holy Spirit gave you the gift of like laying hands on that, or the gift of your the strength of your faith, healed that animal, whether you think it or not. Okay, so you need to be diligent in asking for these gifts. Okay, ask for these gifts. Ask the Holy Spirit to place the gifts upon you. If the Holy Spirit feels that you're responsible to carry those gifts, and the Holy Spirit will give you those gifts. Okay. What kind of question? If it's something fucking stupid, I swear to God, I'll come to your fucking channel and I will fucking harass the fuck out of you if you ask me something stupid. I'm just saying, because I'm about fed up. Y'all lucky I even got the comments on, is all I'm saying. So what's your question? There's your question right there. You got a question? There you go. Alright, and then it says, I want to tell y'all this part real quick, okay? It says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or clanging cymbals. Without love, then it's just a noise, okay? The speaking in tongues. Without love, it's just a noise. It says, and though I have a gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I can remove mountains and have not love, I am nothing. You can do all these gifts, but without love, it doesn't count. Love is the most powerful energy there is, okay? And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love doesn't envy. Love doesn't parade itself. It's not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, it's not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes in all things, endures all things. Love never fails. But whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Where there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish. For we know in part, and prophecy in part, because we don't know everything. It says, but when that which is perfect has come, then that which is part will be done away. It says, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see in a mirror, dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but I shall know just as I also am known. And now abide faith, hope, love, and these three, but the greatest of these is love. So, it's saying, okay, it's telling you don't speak of things that you don't know about, okay, for one. Don't speak about things that you don't know about. And if you don't know about it, to find out about it, okay? What happens when everything in the world becomes chicken? It already is. So now, what? What happened? You want to answer me? Hmm. Well, there you go. Anyway, that was really, really, really stupid. Really stupid. And it was nonsense and it had nothing to do with this reading. And I appreciate it. Okay? Anyway, y'all. Somebody's attached. Look, somebody. Kids, goats, trips. It says, kids absorb, teach them. Goats act on absorption, help the seeds grow. Trips teach the multitudes oneness. So once you teach, I didn't say, I think that was really stupid. You know what? I'm going to give you a gift of goodbye. Bye. That was funnier than a joke. That was funnier than the joke, collective. Just saying. Woo! What? There's a W out here. That's crazy. Was laying in my box. There's an A and a W. What? That's a fucking. A and W is a fucking. The A and W is a root beer drink, but it's an old ass restaurant. Where they it could say Washington too. It said A and W. I don't know what they were laying right there for. That was weird because they weren't there earlier. That was weird. But there's a place called Piggy Park, and they have an A and W. They roller skate out to your fucking car. They roller skate out to your car, and they got these fucking what the fuck? I can't remember the name of these. It's like a sloppy Joe, but it's loose meat burgers is what they're called. Man, them motherfuckers is good too. Shit's about that fucking big around, and it's not a patty. It's just a bunch of loose meat on the fucking burger, and it's about that fucking big around. And you have to eat it in the wrapper. They wrap it a certain kind of way where it folds down, you have to eat that motherfucker in a wrapper. You be holding it with two hands too. But it's A&W. It's an A&W root beer. It's kind of like Zestos. I don't know if y'all know about Zestos, but it's kind of like a Zestos. Look here. That's the male. The high priest is in here too. That's the male version of the high priest. It says intend and create. Healing through lineage, oracle, waiting on information. The seer. See beyond the curtain situation. Y'all, there's my boy. Ahoo! Woo, somebody's a fucking seer. Two people. Two people. When I say seer, y'all, let me explain that real quick for you, okay? It's not necessary you just sit there and you be seeing a bunch of pictures and shit in your head, okay? It's not like that. You see something, you hear it, you feel it, you can see it, that it's not necessarily there, like something you can actually see through the veil, okay? That's the seer. Not actually, you don't actually have to see pictures like in your head or anything like that. It's like you're seeing it from the spiritual eyes. Like you can see corruption and shit, even if it's not right there in your face. Like if it's not happening right there, but you can, like you're a lie detector. These motherfuckers doing crooked shit and you fucking know it. It makes it kind of difficult to be social. I'm just saying. It does make it a little bit difficult to be social, to have that gift, because you already fucking know. And then these people are wondering why you done switched up. Like, why are you acting like that towards me? Because, motherfucker, I know you are. You know what I mean? You're like, what you mean? And you're very matter of fact about it. Like you're wanting them to tell you a direct answer when they ask you shit like that. You understand? Because your spirit already knows. Your spirit knows ahead of time. Your spirit is ahead of you. Your spirit is moving ahead of you for the shit that's going on, that's about to happen, okay? Your spirit's already preparing, okay? And you already know. You're a seer, okay? That's not to say that you can't be tripped up or something can't go on. Because it don't work the way people think. I don't understand why people think it. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Like people think it does. I mean, it's hard to explain how it does work, but if you know, you know. All right, they're gone. I said, let me show you something funny. And I deleted them out of the whole fucking page. They're not on here no more. They can't even come back and watch to harass anymore. Unless they go make them a whole new fucking YouTube and all that shit. They can't come back and harass me. Hi, Australia. I'd like to go visit Australia. People tell me I wouldn't because there's so much poisonous stuff there, but something tells me I'm drawn to Australia for some reason. But damn near every fucking creature in Australia is poisonous. Oh, why am I just dwindling and look, y'all can see that this ain't over because it won't let me just go. Now I'm just kind of just talking. 144. Yeah, Sydney's probably the most beautiful place in Australia, to be honest with you. There's a lot of deadly fucking... A lot of deadly things in Australia. A shit ton. I mean, so many that you can't even... Look, there's 1010, y'all. Okay. It says what? It says looking up eagerly for a conversation. Oh, nothing. It says there's a hissing noise. Jane leans over the back of her chair and sees behind her the glowing eyes of Liz, the cat. She has become too big for the room. Far from bringing comfort, she now scratches at the clothes and hands when they try to pet her. But Cuckoo refuses to cast her out now that winter has set in. And Jane thinks of the little black cat she freed, perhaps shivering under some archway and beneath a shrub in the gardens. There is another roll of thunder, and Mary claps her hands over her ears. We should play a game. Her voice is loud as though to block out the thunder and crackling of lightning. We need a game where all of us are the players. Something to divert. It says, okay, we'll play Who Am I? It says where each player takes its turn to impersonate a person, usually famous, although sometimes a mutual acquaintance, and others must guess, asking questions until they reach an answer. Cuckoo plays first. She sticks her pinky into her ear as though scratching loose pieces of skin. A look of relish on her face, and the others guess at once. Lindsay. Mary claps her hands. You caught his expression so well, she cries, showing her teeth like a cat. Y'all take what resonates. Somebody's trying to impersonate somebody. Okay, alright, I'm going to go now, okay? Alright. Yeah, there's all kinds of animals. There's all kinds of animals. Look, you know what I've been noticing a lot too on YouTube and TikTok? Freaking animals in fucking Australia, they don't give a damn. You got your door locked or nothing. They don't care. They'll come in your shit. You might get up out of bed and come into the kitchen and find a koala bear in your refrigerator. Or a fucking kangaroo just hopping out of your laundry room. I'm telling you, they don't even fucking care. Anyway, alright, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all stay golden. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that bell notification. Go hit the bell notification. Go up and then hit all. Okay? And if you'd like to donate to the channel, just for being entertained, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I love y'all. Love everybody. So y'all stay golden. See you on the flip side.